Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquiggums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Greedfall. In the last episode, I kind of got my booty whooped a couple times. It was just kind of once, but it was embarrassing. We're going to hope that that doesn't happen a second time. It might, because, you know, I panic a little bit when things start to go a little awry. People get a little angry, they start attacking me out of nowhere, so hoping that doesn't happen again. I should be keeping my eyes open, actually, for like other pathways and stuff, because it looks like we can get quite a bit of just equipment and possibly loot, maybe even some like extra like craftable stuff, because again, in the difficulty setting thing, it seemed to be quite an important part of the game was crafting, so I'm quite curious. What was the thing that popped up in the bottom right? You guys good guys? Bad guys? Oh.
But what you are about to discover could save your life.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a little bit busy. No. I'm not really seeing anything extra or special laying around for us to actually get into and enjoy. Ooh, what this? Is this the workbench? Okay. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use the crafting table. To obtain it, spend points in the desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that give you a bonus. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You also need ingredients. Hopefully they get that spacing right upon release. I think there's a day one patch, I'm not sure, which you can buy or find while exploring. How do I... Like, this is stuff that he has. These are quest items, which is weird. I'm assuming those are quests. Yeah, those are quests. So how do we know what we can make? Okay, so these are showing what we can make. All right, so what are how? It doesn't show that we can craft anything here. Looks like the only thing we can craft is inside of this place. And is that something that we can do? Doesn't look like we have quite enough. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, let's go see if we can't find this place that we're supposed to be at. Oh, here we go. Some hawthorn. Oh, there's some loot back here. So I told you we should be exploring. I wonder how you take everything. I don't know. It's fine. I can just spam E. It's not that big of a deal. I can only assume there's going to be some sort of battle here. Like the smugglers are not going to be super happy that we're calling them out. Alright.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oops.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
Your
I'm
worst
Sade,
nightmare.
the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Indeed.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Okay.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink.
And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him.
That's
Might
not
I
good.
ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Sure. I thought this was the one for the smugglers. Why? Alright, we'll ask about the cabin boy. When did you see him last?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay. Cool. And what about heretics?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
Oh, yeah?
A smuggler. Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Talk to him openly about your mission. I'm gonna keep from saying too much.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
That's
So
clever.
you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd.
Hmm.
And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Norts. No one else may enter.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern. But I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Me
Let's go
too.
and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Cool. Anything else to ask about? What about the knots?
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Norts master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born.
Interesting.
He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age.
Okay.
It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Fair play. What about this place
Could
we're
you
heading?
tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're
Yeah.
a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Fair enough. All right, and the Port of Serene.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a
What's that
particular
red thing?
status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
What's a Malachor? Okay. I guess that's all you have to say to me.
Back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
That should be fun. I mean, I could look at the map, sure, but I mean, who wants to do that? Let's be honest. Nobody wants to look at maps. Come on now. Just kind of wander around. Well, I found the warehouses. Oh, zones controlled by other factions. Oh, this zone is under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden to you. A costume or of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try stealth approach. If a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with this faction. Hey, give me your clothes. No? Dang. Alright, well. It didn't explicitly say it was completely off. I mean, it did. It did say it was off limits to me. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Because I am a crazy... Oh! Oh!
And death to the others!
Oh! Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Stop panicking. It's fine. Oh, that was not the Okay. Hold on. Potions.
Careful, Greenblood.
I can't. Yep. I told you. I told you. This is gonna be rough. How do I dodge again? Wasn't it left shift? Thought it was. Well, we gonna try it again. We gonna try it. It's gonna be a work in progress. I told you guys. I will probably. Yeah, I know. I'll probably end up losing a whole bunch of time. Maybe if we go through a different door. Oh, they figured it out. It is left shift. It didn't work at all.
To my help.
All right.
And death to the others.
Oh, that's my fault. Okay.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
He kicked her and I finished her. Now, was that a bad thing or was that an okay thing? I feel like that went a little bit better. I feel like we're still quite weak overall. Now, were those bad guys, or is it just because we're in here and we're not supposed to be in here? See, I don't know right now. I'm not entirely certain. Your lockpicking skill is not high enough. Well, that's not good. And we do heal up, it looks like, pretty quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in our inventory. It's gonna be a rough time, guys and gals, but I'm hoping that over time we start getting a little bit better. Oh, that's a lot better. Our loot chance goes down, but yeah, no, again, it was a temper. Wait, did I not equip it? How do I just double click. All right, I'm like, how do I equip it? What's advanced view? Oh, okay. Neat. There are two different sailor's gloves, and neither one are better than what we have. All right, that's cool. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we're here. I do not know if this is a thing that we were supposed to do or not. I have a feeling like it's absolutely not a thing that we're supposed to do, but I still don't have lockpicking high enough. Well, at least these people decided to lock their chests. A lot of people don't. Any food to be had? No. Oh, something over here. Is this locked too? It is. Let's keep entering more and more rooms. I'm not really sure what we're doing here. Oh. Key to the Serene Harbor jails. Okay. Well, that sounds like a thing that we need to do. Wait. Is this one? Oh, let's see. This one wasn't locked. Okay, so if I actually switch over to... What was my chess piece? Just had to be... So am I technically at this point... like... considered... So I don't know how it works. They said that you had to switch your chess piece. And then you're fine, right? Then you're considered like a sailor? I did that, right? So this is... Okay. So people shouldn't just randomly attack me anymore. But I had to murder a few people in the process. Well, let's hope it's all okay. So it's over that way that we need to go. Sup, fellow sailors? How's it going? Can we talk? Uh-oh.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Courage indeed. Well, that was convenient. Well, there's just a warehouse there. I'd rather go to the, Hey guys, what's going on? Just gonna go into the prison, no big deal.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
He seems to know that we're not supposed to be here.
It's blocked.
Alright, that's fair.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
I mean, I don't have to, but yeah, I guess. Alright, using the key.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Uh-huh. Oh, I can just walk in here. Oh, I closed the door. Anybody else here important? No? Whatever. We're handling business. We're getting stuff done. I have to refight every battle because I'm terrible at the combat, but we're getting there. Alright, so is it... It's got to be this warehouse, the one that we already sent the people away. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff. Alright, some hawthorn. Fine. Oh, we're gonna be going upstairs, aren't we? And we're gonna get attacked, aren't we? Wonder what that's all about. Hi, friends.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Yep.
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then?
Pretty much.
Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
Really?
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
All good questions.
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
Huh.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Okay. Alright, well, what was your... What about your research? What was it that was so bad?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
Uh-huh.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to.
Okay.
But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
Huh.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
Interesting.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
Kind of.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Alright, what's your escape plan then? Where are you gonna
Who
go?
were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
That's true. Alright. Is there any way you can make an agreement?
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
Huh.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I
It's rough.
beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Proceed with their arrest. Propose to speak with the Bridge Alliance ambassador and let them be on their way.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Hello? Door? Open. There we are. Alright, so why am I here? What about going up to the other level that you guys are kind of...
Have you spoken with the ambassador?
No, I haven't.
Has
Settle
he
down.
accepted to give us refuge?
Alright, can I drop off of this? Oh, I totally can. Cool. Alright, map time. Oh, there's so many things. Okay. Storeroom. Investigate the disappearance of the not novice. Fine. Tavern. Find Constantine. Negotiate with the vendor. That's just a random side quest. And then the Bridge Alliance. Oh man, there's a lot to do in the town. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be jumped and murdered again. It'll be fine. All I can say is thank God for autosave. Without it, this would have been a very, very frustrating series already. And it's my own fault. I can blame no one but myself. Curious. Alright, let's get to hustling. Oh, there's some stuff to be had here. Crude iron ore and hawthorn. Okay, what's this? There's lots to gather. Crafting table. Alright, let's look at the map again. So if I go behind me and to the left, that's where I want to head. Alright. I'm going to go down this way. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me. Just randomly walking through a back alley. Be fine. What's up? See you sweeping there. What's going on? Alright, let's go in here. Gonna walk over here. I'm right in front of your face. I'm gonna loot all your belongings, and it's gonna be great. Alright. Moving right along. I'm kind of done with the smuggler's journey. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Assad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I'll hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office, where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter. Well, you see, you think that, but... What's up, Flavia?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the captain first.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Really?
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Alright, let's see, about the cabin boy.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, what does he do?
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Okay, fair enough.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay, and does anybody want to murder him?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
Oh,
And
what?
you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more
You
than
didn't think maybe you should have led with that?
The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Fair. It's fair enough. Alright, well, we're
I
gonna
need to be going. Farewell.
Your friend's missing, and you hear tell of him being carried off, and that doesn't even slightly make you concerned. You're like, oh, he's just being drunk. Really? I mean, I'd be a little concerned about this, personally. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna head that way. But looking at the time, that's going to do it for this episode. Again, I'm hoping maybe the next battle goes a little bit better for me. Probably not, but maybe. Alright folks, hope you guys enjoyed. Stick around the channel. Like I said, there'll be plenty more Greedfall to come. I've been waiting for this one for a while, and I really like it. And I know this is going to be one that I'm going to have to stick with and play somewhat consistently to hopefully hone my skills or my lack of skills into possible skills in battle. So yeah, you should see quite a bit of this coming in the future. Anyway, folks, till the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.